Everybody, how's it going? Chris Hernandez here, back with another one. Today's video, what I'm going to cover specifically is what a lot of people don't tell you about the journey when it comes to entrepreneurship, service-based business, and overall the uphill battle that I'd say, any entrepreneur who's creating a name for themselves, what ultimately the battle uphill is when you're trying to build that authority when you're first getting started out, right? So if you don't know who I am, I run a digital ad agency. We specifically help Ecom brands, roughly doing 5 to 10K. We help them scale to 50K a month, at times even 100K per month. And then we do that using paid traffic, right? So with that being said, just from the experience alone, just for the past month, for June for me personally was a bit slow, but I'm building out. I realized that I planted a lot of seeds in the month of June, right? Posting a lot more content on the YouTube channel, which has been huge for me. And it's something that I'm looking to craft myself in and at least post at least like 3 videos a week consistently. And then with that being said, as well as for the business, well, we had a client and then we got them results. But of course, I didn't have the capital to maintain that leverage of testing and what needed to be done. So dropped that client. So now, me as the ad agency owner, right now working with 0 clients at the moment for this month, but I'm using paid traffic to get leads in and building my own Facebook group, which is something that's gonna, I'd say, take effect over time. So sorry about that, but like I said, right, it's gonna take time for that to build up, but with that going on, I'm still have my Facebook group, building that, and then I'm posting in Facebook and other Facebook groups as well to maintain authority on that platform. Then, like I said, posting on here as well, YouTube content to build up my personal brand. And then I'm looking to as well tap into TikTok, Snapchat, that side, so that I can get more eyes on my channel and then get a lot of people to view the content. So, with that being said, for the month of June has been a lot of planning, a lot of actions going to be taken. I think for this month, I think personally for me, I just have this energy around me and I had this aura where I think for this month, like this month, the next month, I feel like are going to be huge for the agency, and I'm ready just to tap in, lock in, and just push, man. Because for me personally, the journey has been I've been doing this for a year, right? So I've been in the same position for over a year, and for me, it's like I feel like I'm not doing enough, right? Because I'm never gonna question if I will get to the goal I want to get to, right? Because I'm at zero. The obstacle I'm facing right now is 0 to 10K, right? And the problem I'm facing is not getting enough meetings. So that has been a consistent problem I've been facing for the span of the year, right? So the thing about organic marketing is that it comes in episodes and comes in flows. Some months you have like 10 meetings lined up, and then some months you have zero. So for me, it's getting that consistency, and that's why I've been implementing paid traffic for myself. So I'm looking to get that working and get that like locked into a T to where I can get leads at a certain cost, and then that's where it's going to allow me to scale to that 10K mark. But like I said, building authority here as well is also planting seeds now for the future. As far as like the uphill battle I was referred to at the start of this video, I think a lot of people tend to get so trapped into the end result, the end goal. They want to get to this number. The goal is to get to this number, right? Like it seems like as we're always trying to hit a number, we get so caught up in that specific number, we lose sight of what's around us, what people are around us, and ultimately if you take a step back and look and take like a 360 bird eye view and look down on yourself and just see the amount of progress you're making, and just seeing that what you're building right now is a project, right? And it's going to pay off over time. So, more so, instead of always looking forward, take a step back and then just look at how much you've built up, how much you've learned, and then how much you've changed as a person compared to last year, right? For me personally, I'm continually to evolve day to day, right? I'm getting better by 1% every single day. That's my push. So on that aspect of that, a lot of you tend to, a lot of you guys can say that it's hard when you're first getting started, right? Because you don't know what you don't know. But as you continue to progress and go through multiple experiences, that's where the knowledge comes from. That's where the wisdom comes from. And ultimately, you just become a better entrepreneur by going through failures head on, right? I'd recommend that anybody who wants to get started should run a service-based business, because it's the easiest business model to start when you're working with $0, right? Because ultimately you're just delivering a service to a client, and then you have you're building a team around that so they can deliver the result for you. So this business model is the easiest to get started with. That can, and you can build a sustainable business that can last you a lifetime. So as far as that, right, uphill battles tend to be that battle with the main struggle, the main problem I hear from multiple people, as well as just other entrepreneurs, is that battle with yourself, right? You're constantly at battle with yourself. And what I've heard from mentors of mine saying that usually the problems you have in the situation you're stuck with is ultimately some thrives from not business but some personal issue, whether it be your social life, whether it be some particular person in your life, or something ultimately from the personal life affects the business. That's why business tends to sometimes go down, because ultimately I look at business as a mirror. It's ultimately a reflection of who you are as an individual, what morals you embody, and then ultimately what you're out to ultimately go and obtain. So business, if you're obtaining the wrong, if you're going after and running a business for the wrong reasons, it's going to reflect in your business. It's going to be reasons why you're not getting any clients. There's going to be reasons why nothing's happening for yourself. It's ultimately a reflection of just the personal issues you're dealing with day to day, right? Which is normal. So I look at that as like the battle with yourself is why, like, there's only like the battle with yourself. Once you have to be, in order to be an entrepreneur and be a like I said, successful entrepreneur, there's something different rewired in your brain, right? Because a lot of people don't choose this path, but those who choose this path and tend to, who are people who are successful and do the day-to-day hard work, those guys have a different way of thinking, right? They've, like, entrepreneurs who've built up their business, have failed, and then rebuilt again. It's a different click in their mind. It's something ticking that separates successful people from the average people, the average Joe working a 9 to 5. So I think, especially for me, I'm at a young age. I'm 19, have very little responsibilities. So I'm taking advantage of the time I have right now to go all in on everything. So I'm doing everything I can so I can build up and get out of this position as quick as possible, right? And so, yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I want to bit on a tangent, but those are just some of the uphill battles, right? So 3 pieces of advice I'd say is, one, focus. Don't focus on the end result. Focus on the day-to-day actions, and then ultimately fall in love with the journey. The journey is all about getting there, right? Not really about the destination where you're headed. You just enjoy the journey and find passion in doing the day-to-day actions, knowing that you're building something great. Secondly, it's always a battle with yourself. Never take life too serious, right? Because we know what's going to happen in the end. But I say, like, don't put too much stress on yourself, but also at least be smart with your money, and then be smart the way you move and the actions you choose to take regarding business, right? Make business decisions that's going to be beneficial for you, right? So that's the second thing. Third thing would be just be consistent. It's a game of consistency, right? The person who's going to be the most consistent ultimately makes it out. So those are the 3 tips I'd give anybody who wants to start out, build up a service-based business, or grow a brand or something like that. It's really that's all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. More content coming soon. If you have any video recommendations, you want me to shoot some type of content, or you want me to cover some sort of topic, comment that down below, guys. And then,